What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be covering some mods that have hit the workshop recently and not so recently. So we're going to start off with the Better Vehicles mod. So it does add gun trucks for the Soviet faction, which has a little bit of armor around the engine block area. Very buggy PKM up top. This one is the one with the flag variant. It also adds some armor on the side as well with a PKM in the rear. They are really buggy, but they are technically usable. They're nice for kind of like an aesthetic more so. It's just the exact same thing, just without the flag. As you can see, kind of cool. It does come with UAZ variants, or UAZ variants, but for whatever reason, wheels never show up on mine, and neither does the roofs. So I'm not sure if it's a bug or an issue with the mod currently, so I just didn't have them displayed here for you. The US vehicles are a lot more flushed out. As you can see here, so you got two variants for the new Humvee. You got the one with the flag, if you guys really want to roll, stars and stripes with the sandbags and the armored turret, as well as some more like aesthetic stuff in the back. Looks really good. Also has a gas can on the side here. This is just the exact same one, just without the flag, for a little bit more low profile type operations. They do come with the Jeep one. This one looks like it's bugged out. That M60 is supposed to be down here in the passenger seat. It has bags. This one is the one with the flag variant, and this one is the one without the flag variant. It has a backpack here on the back as well. Kind of just adds a little bit more, combat aesthetic to it. So, like you said, get into this one a little less buggy. But I think the mod just needs an update, to be honest. It comes with a US gun truck as well. No flag variant for this one though. And the gun truck just has ammo in the vehicle, as well as you could still get the seats in here, as you can see, but it has armor. So just more of like a supply truck really than anything. Still have trunk usability, which is nice. So that is the Better Vehicles mod. Super awesome just to add to your gameplay if you want to add some more unique looking vehicles. When the mod works good, it works fantastic. So it's super nice when the guns are not so buggy and like both AI and players can use. So you can really have some cool really type of gameplay scenarios. So that is the Better Vehicles mod. Really like that one. I recommend you guys try it in your gameplay. Hopefully it's not as buggy for you as it is for me at the moment. The next mod I want to go over is the Stryker family of vehicles. So we have two versions of the Stryker, essentially a military green one and then a woodland camo one. This one is just a base Stryker, so it's not the one with the turret, which is the IFV, or infantry fighting vehicle. So this one's more just an armored troop transport more than anything, but still cool to at least have, some US era style armor. Ramps do work, which is pretty cool. You gotta kind of come in on the side and crouch, and you can crawl all the way up. The hatch opens for the driver, which is pretty sweet. So this little piece here will pop up and you can actually see the player's head popping out of it. Awesome. And then we have the IFV version, which has a 50 caliber machine gun and smoke grenades. So the smoke grenades do work as well, so to pop out a bunch of smoke grenades in front of you to give rather dismounting infantry some good cover, or your vehicle some good cover if you need to fall back or anything like that. And again, it comes in the military green and the woodland camo one. Looks like all the numbers are the same though. And then they do have the version with the cage on it, so it's more so designed to help repel from like RPGs, make it a little bit better survivability. They look pretty interesting. Ramps and everything still does work, which is awesome. They separated the cage from the back door, so it's not all one piece. Like I said, it's kind of tricky to get on there. There we go. And then I can get that gunner seat for you guys. I'll show you the I'll show you the hatch. So this is the hatch popped up, like I was saying. You can see your little player right there with the hatch popped open, which is super awesome. And you can close the ramp from the inside as well, which is super sweet. So it adds a lot of dashboard lights still aren't working. Is still work in progress. It is super cool to see the ramp function work in here, so the driver can actually use it instead of troops just getting popping out magically. And then, like I said, for the gunner seat, you can do it in third person and in the zoomed in first person. So I have a nice little reticle, pretty accurate. Like I said, it is just a 50 caliber machine gun. And then this is the smoke launcher, so I'll give you guys a quick demonstration. So it looks like it launches 6 smokes, and it gives you a nice little smoke coverage, which is pretty dang sweet. And then if you do get out from the passenger, you actually end up out at the ramp, which is pretty sweet instead of just kind of popping out on the sides. So that is the Stryker family of vehicles. Awesome mod to actually have some US style armor, so you don't always have to use BTRs and gameplays, which makes it a little less immersive if you're really going for that type of style. And then another small mod that I really dig is the Humvee with the GL. So it's just your basic vanilla Humvee model, but with a Mark 19 grenade launcher on the top of it. So, as a decent looking model, it almost looks like it was made with the game, but there's a little bit of clipping issues down there. But I'll give you guys a quick demonstration of how fast these grenades fire off. And then you do have a decent sight. Super nice to have this this vehicle as well that lay down some awesome covering fire. So that is just going to be pretty much the Humvee with a Mark 19 grenade launcher. I absolutely love this mod. I recommend it for anybody that needs some heavier support for the US side if you're looking to get some more firepower down range compared to the basic Humvee or even these armored Humvees, which is pretty sweet. So that is the Stryker family of vehicles, as well as the Humvee with the GL on it. And the next mod I want to go over is the UH-60 Blackhawk, which is a fantastic mod. I'm a terrible flyer. It has a version with the M240 Bravo, I believe. That's what it is. Both guns are usable, so you can have some animations are still kind of janky. Have some pretty cool flyovers. You can do some cool insertion gameplay. Really enjoy it. Switch over to the pilot seat for you guys. These panels work pretty dang well for all the interior lighting. So you can do exterior lightings, landing lights, cabin lights on and off. And it's just all around a cool mod, and it does have flares as well. So it'll launch flares when you're out flying if you have AA getting shot at you. It's pretty sweet to add. So that is the Blackhawk mod that I recommend, and it comes in a ton of variants. So it has the Blackhawk version like this. It has an Army one, a Navy one, which is like silver, which is essentially the Seahawk, and then it has a Coast Guard version. So if you're looking to do like some Coast Guard gameplay, and I think there's a Border Patrol one if I remember correctly. Pretty sweet to have this. You can add a lot more gameplay, especially if you add it with other mods. Like you can do amphibious assaults with that, the Australian helicarrier, or it's an aircraft carrier. It's one of the two. I think it's technically like a helicarrier. It's not really a full-size carrier. But you can land on that and take off from it. You can launch amphibious vehicles like the BTR out of it if you really want to do some like cool invasion style gameplay. Those mods are fantastic to use, and by the same author that just came out, I believe like yesterday or the day before, is the Little Bird. super happy to see this little bird in the game. It comes with a bunch of variants too. I mean, bunch of like civilian style ones to like just a transport one where you could put troops in the back, and then this is the one that I figured most people would be interested in, the one with the missile and the minigun. This one is still a work in progress. So the instrument lights don't work just yet. Landing lights do work, if I recall. High quality mod. I'll give you guys a quick fly because I can actually somehow fly this one, just not the Black Hawk. As you can see, the controls move as well, so that's pretty nice. Get off the air here. So it has a nice flight model to it. You can switch between the weapons, so I think that starts off with the miniguns. Let's see if I can give you a quick little gun run. Okay, so it's on missiles right now. Missiles are a little laggy. But the minigun is damn solid. So you can do nice little strafing runs with this thing. It's super sweet. This thing has good flyability. Unfortunately, it doesn't show you how much ammo you have in the weapons, so like I said, this is still a work in progress, but this is a fantastic mod. And especially if you want to get like into flying, this one's a lot easier to fly than the Blackhawk. If you have played Arma 3, this one flies a little bit more like Arma 3 helicopters. So those that have played that game are going to be a lot more comfortable flying this guy than the Blackhawk. Blackhawk's just kind of big and janky and kind of has a mind of its own, or I'm just a terrible pilot. One of the two. But yeah, so this is the new UH-6 Little Bird. Or I think it's UH-6. Could be wrong. But like I said, there's tons of variants. There's transport ones. There's this gun runner one, which is super awesome. As you can see, we just flew around pretty much half of the map here. Let's see if I can get a good landing in for you guys. Landing's a little bit more difficult. Like I said, I'm not the greatest pilot. And another happy landing. So that's just kind of a quick mod rundown for you guys. If you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe below. I will leave a link or not a link, but I'll leave the description of all the mods that I ran through here on the workshop, so you guys can find them easier. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.